My beautiful souls, I hope y'all are doing well. Welcome to my channel if you are new. Um, so if the messages in this video, the messages that's about to come out of my mouth right now, the energy that you're about to feel right now, by the end of this video, is a very powerful, very powerful transformation that's happening in your life. The energy that I'm feeling, that I am picking up for you right now, you're about to feel God's love for you in so many different ways. But you need to believe, you need to have faith and not judge and not doubt. Yeah. It's one of them ones where if you're an emotional person, emotions nowadays is um seen as like, oh, don't cry, oh, don't this or that. Like, emotions is such a beautiful thing. I'm a Pisces, so shout out to my Pisces. It's not just about the whole Pisces and all of that thing. It's just, it is the archetype. It's the personality traits. It just makes sense. That's why we're going back to the whole Pisces thing. It's all about the energy. And the reason I'm talking like this is somebody's fed up with labels. Somebody, I'm picking up like labels and all of this, and you know what? Let me just stick to the energy thing. Someone's feeling that way. Archangels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, and the collector's higher self and my higher self, most high, all divine, divine, divinely guided spirit guides. Please close the door to any negative energies, entities, vibrations that may want to come through. So, you know what? I feel like one of you guys watching this is going to describe or just show, you are going to be a huge example, epiphany, just a huge indication for a lot of people's lives. I'm getting, whoever you are, you've touched or you're going to touch a lot of people's lives before you reach your moment of complete turnaround, to the point where it's on the outside. Manifestations don't come quick, it takes time, and everybody's journey to get to that is different. But you're going to be a clear image of what blind faith looks like. The other night I was on my way to bed. I was going to bed and I saw something on the floor and I was like, what is this? And I picked it up and it looked like a seed. And I was like, what's this seed? How did the seed get here? But I don't know. It was from a flower, because I have flowers in my rooms and stuff like that, in the living room, the kitchen, plants. And then I picked it up and I put it on my palm and I was like, is that a petal that is gone hard? Like, what's this? It's not a seed, but it is. And the thought that came to my mind was having faith, believing, even if it's as little. I just realized my palm is shaped like an M. I swear to God, I was just describing the seed when I put it on my palm, when I was just re-envisioning it, how it happened. And I just noticed there's something about your palm. You need to see a palmistry, whoever you are. Everything, who you are in your birth chart and your height, all this stuff in spirituality. Some of you are opening more up to it and some of you are already. Let me know where you are in the energy. But anyways, wow, look at your palm is what I'm getting. Shit. Even look at it yourself. Maybe you are a palm. Both of them have M. How did I not see that before? But yeah. And for Maya, Maya means goddess of illusion as well, if, in case y'all didn't know. But the Indian goddess of illusion. It's crazy I'm saying that with a bindi on. But that's why I've been feeling like I need a bindi, I need a bindi, I need a bindi, I want a bindi, I need a bindi, and I cover my head like this sometimes to get a break from all of the third eye attacks or um overwhelming of downloads and stuff like that. I do that sometimes to cover it, but that's what bindis are for as well. I've got a beauty spot there, but I want something, an object covering it, blocking it. Basically, I explained that for a reason. You are going through a third eye awakening where your third eye, your psychic abilities are heightening way more. If you're This could be happening in the now or the future for you. Energy is fluid. It's very fluid. So time is not the way time we were taught. Time is an illusion where it's all happening at the same time. Like time is a man-made concept. The way energy works is completely different. The way God works in spirit and energy is not combined to time. It's not restricted to time. It's not limited to time. Like, you know. Let me just get my sage ready. You're being guided to sage your space too. So what I am receiving is that blah, 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 you are somebody who is getting their confidence back. Number uno, number dos. So there's a lot of like activations going on in your brain, is what I'm hearing. You're about to start seeing things very differently. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. Woo! Yeah. Faith, believe in yourself, not just God. God is waiting on you to believe in yourself, believe it or not. And I'm hearing there's a lot of people who you're going to meet that are going to feel like, wow, I, I think I'm an earth angel. If that's an earth angel, if there are such things. That's what I'm hearing. Like, yeah, that's an earth angel. Like, you're gonna make people who question spirituality is like all of this stuff. You're gonna turn people into believers. Hey, hey. I'm hearing. Hey, I'm hearing like the Messiah. I'm hearing. I'm hearing He returns. I'm just smiling because I know what the title of this, not title alone, the image, what the image is going to look like. And I'm hearing if God wants me to be seen, no harm will come my way. Gratitude is the cure for greed. Somebody needed to hear that. If you feel like you have a greed issue, addiction is greed. feeling like you don't have, feeling empty, feeling lack, feeling in need, wanting to feel something in, like that's greed. Overindulgence, that's greed. So gratitude, 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 like count your blessings. 10 things, write a list of 10 things that you love every day, or try to. It's okay if you only make one to the list, or two or three, whatever it is that you can just try, just do, just you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start from somewhere. You gotta start from somewhere. You gotta start from somewhere. That's just a tune that I just heard in my head. But yeah, so I would like to start. I'm gonna try and do my readings standing up. I'm gonna see if I can make it come up a bit as well with me, the camera. I don't think I need a stand. Things are changing. Things are changing. You're gonna start wanting to do things differently, work differently, everything differently. With whatever it is that you have in your house, whatever it is that you want to do when it comes to your career, your craft, your whatever, the energy that you're in, I feel like is like trying to figure out, or like if you don't have a certain equipment or whatever, just use what you got. Use what you got. I just came up with the thought right now of I need to stand. So I was like, the laptop, the table is a bit low. This is my paint stuff. Paintbrushes and little acrylic paint and stuff. I'm just using it right now as a stand. And I hope it works, and I think it will. Anyway, I don't know, it feels like it will. The lighting. Why can I not find the wire for this? Does it need the wire, however? I think not. Let's see. I think not, but let's see, shall we? I got this from TikTok. Well, let me sort it. Let me try, and then the messages are important. I don't want to get distracted, and timing. So, I forgot I had that there. I keep forgetting that I have this here today. Okay. Did I touch something by accident? How did that come back with me? Here. Oh, whenever stuff like this happens to me, that is my cue for like departing with something. Whenever like I'm wearing something and it rips or breaks or a hole or something, don't continue holding on to it. Let it go. It's time for it to go. Like, yeah, I I feel like maybe this is you as well. It's not like materialistic thing. It's just I like out with the old, in with the new, constantly like in flow. I don't like holding on to things. I like to like let certain things that is done its purpose, lived its time, whatever. I'm being so sentimental about clothes. Whoever you are, you may be someone who's being sentimental about clothes. It sounds like I am. I feel like I'm coming across that way. Maybe you are. I'm picking up on that energy. But what I'm thinking, I'm feeling is I feel like more myself when I'm just not sitting still. Why have I not been doing this? Okay. But yeah, it's worn out. You can't see it in this camera quality. It's fluff. And I feel like I can fix it, but that happened because it's time for it to go. So when I take it to the charity shop, I'll just let them know of when I. Some of you watching, that someone may have thought about when it comes to like charity organizations, shops, and stuff like that, and thinking about how even charity organizations are still um, benefiting from the poor. Like, what the heck is? That's what I'm hearing. Someone is like going through a mad spiritual awakening, and I'm all here for you. I can't wait to go on live to connect with each one of you guys as well, and I want to get to know like males and females connect with you guys more. I feel like I haven't been giving the opportunity to people. I've been too like focused on message and what I'm here to say and do, that I've not been like connecting properly with people. But here goes. Bismillah. Let's continue. It says shine. Yeah. Let me just. I'll read the cards. I can't show you the cards, so I'm gonna stop doing that for a bit. And the way that I do the readings is gonna start changing. Diet. How's your diet going? I'm getting a a little touch up. I'm hearing a brush up. I don't know what that means yet. Some touch up. What does that mean? Readjusting. The way I give the messages are going to change as well. I'm not going to explain, I'm just going to do. Okay? I just found out a lot of things today. I found out a lot of things today that I'm also still registering. Whoever you are, if you are somebody who's been questioning their psychic abilities, questioning, having doubt, not really like taking it serious or anything, there's some things that's going to, as long as you are following the guidance and messages that's coming from everywhere for you, use your discernment, pray for clarity, ask God for confirmation, ask God for clarity before you just run with things. But if you've been somebody who's been doubtful and stuff, and you've been doing the work, you're going to reach. What's going on? Something's not coming out. Oh, I'm showing it. Habits. Old habits. Patience came out. Oh, guys can't see it. Patience came out. And something about you being around liars and manipulators and people who don't trust because they're untrustworthy, and it rubbing off on you where it's hard for you to trust others because you've been called a liar a lot, or you've been around people who were untrusting. So you constantly felt like you had to defend yourself or explain yourself, and or you may be seeing a lot of like flickers and lights and yeah, third eye activation a lot. Yeah. If you see flickers and lights on the side of your eyes, the angels communicating with you. Um, Something about activating light language as well. Guys, if you resonate with this, especially if you resonate with this, um, watch the pick a card, pick a card, pick a card reading that I'm going to post after this, and the pick a card post video is a bit weird because I woke up in a bit weird vibe today. Weird meaning unearthly, like different. Okay, and I just felt like doing a pick a card reading, and a lot of messages came out, and I think it's in pile 3. Oh, I don't know now, either pile 2 or pile 3. I was saying you're going to be so shocked with your psychic abilities. I was walking today thinking, I'm sure that I don't resonate with that. I don't know why that is standing out to me like it's for me. I know I'm psychic. It was my ego. That's one of the other lessons that I've just had today as well when it comes to ego. So whoever you are, you're being guided to work on your ego. And the reason I'm telling you this story right now is because it relates to you as well with when it comes to your ego, and take things even though it doesn't make sense, or even though your ego wants to fight it. Just ask yourself questions if you're fighting it. That if not, then it is what it is. But at the same time, the reason I'm saying it is what it is because everything happens in divine order, no matter how resistant you are. But you gotta help yourself. You gotta come halfway to the divine. Change course. A closed door is an invitation from life to move in an even better direction. It's time to change course. Yeah, you're about to change your course in directory of your life right now. Whatever it is that you've been doing that's been taxing you instead of like giving you life, making you feel happy and full and content within yourself, it's been draining you. So it says here changes, maybe like a change of home even, because I'm seeing change course and it's like a door with a branch on top, grass and flowers on the side, and then a wall with a door with a keyhole locked, and then there's 3 keys on top of the door dangling from the branch. And I feel like this is indicating 3 options. Even though this is like a one door, it's one door. Can you see the 3 keys and then the one door down? I'm genuinely feeling like 3 options you have. You've got 3 pathways or 3 options. You could look at it as 3 doors as well. It's so interesting how spiritual movies, mystical movies, and you know the kind of movies I'm talking about. If you are a subscriber, if you're a collective like my soul tribe, which I do now, I feel like I'm ready to get to know you guys and for you guys to get to know me as well. If you would like, um, today's been so amazing. Like today's stimulation has been a lot of stimulation, a lot of stimulation today. But yeah, 3 doors. 3 keys is here, but I'm getting 3 doors as well, or 3 keys. I don't know. It just imagine, oh, you've got a wild imagination, whoever you are. But I'm getting, just imagine 3 keys, 3 magical keys. Whoever you are, you may like come up with amazing movies, like scripts and stuff like that as well. But imagine 3 magical movies. Imagine 3 magical keys and there's one door, and you may think it's like the door that is going to unlock something, but each key has a specific directory of your life, or a specific paradise, or a specific life. Yeah, a specific destination. And whichever key that you take will take you to that pathway. This is just a door, is what I'm hearing. It's your decision that's going to unlock a certain reality. Wow, a certain reality, lifestyle, whatever. So, patience, it's safe to wait. If it's not making sense for you, what decision that you would like to make, take, then it's safe to wait. There's no rush, there's no hurry, there's no scarcity mentality. Like, if you don't act now, if you don't do this now, when it comes to sales and stuff like that, I don't know if it's about buying a house, but when it comes to like business and stuff like that, they make you feel like you're going to lose it if you don't. It's going to be taken, the space is going to be full. There's a lot of tactics when it comes to business. I don't know if you're a salesperson yourself and you want to change the game when it comes to like what do you call shabby dealers that deal things that I'm hearing Matilda and Matilda's dad now, what people describe him as dodgy salesman and stuff. Ooh, someone's dealing with a dodgy salesman. Somebody needed to hear that. Whoever you are, whether it's a car or a house or something, security. True security comes from having a reverse. Wait, before I read this, I got a download from security. Checks, bank. Wow. Time, space, energy, personal power, love, bank of self care. Obviously, yeah, you're somebody who's been loving themselves, connecting to the color pink, green, for stability. I'm hearing the number four, balance, grounding. But for some of you, it's a house. You're going to be getting a lot of like a wind flow of abundance that's going to help you with your finances. Is what I'm getting. I'm looking for the calendar because I'm hearing in 4 days. In 4 days. So we're not. Yeah, we're in the fourth now. The 4th of November. So a lot of like abundance has come in today for some of you or someone. Abundance looks different in so many different ways. But one, two, three, four. That's Friday. Why am I counting? Wait. What's the week after that? Just within 3 days. I'm hearing is a surprise as well. Honestly, I'm not even going to try and decipher that for you because let it be a surprise. Just leave it to the divine. If you heard that, just have faith. Change. What did I say about changes coming in? Like, okay. I love the changes that are coming into my life. Affirmation. I am in love with the changes that are coming into my life. What that is happening in my life is happening for my highest good. I accept it and I love it, and I see the highest good in all the changes that's happening in my life. And at the back, it says, a resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. open your heart and mind to new beginnings. See, I've always said I don't like change. I used to feel uncomfortable with change. I used to, when you have a couple of learning difficulties and a lot going on with the brain, you basically feel uncomfortable whenever what you're comfortable with was taken away from you. It is kind of an autistic trait as well, on the spectrum, neurodivergent, where when you're unhealed and you're still in trauma and survival mode, security is so important, and it brings a lot of anxiety when change comes in. I am tired, but I want to come up and do this video because number one, it's good to put things out when you're in the energy. I don't want to dwell. I don't want to procrastinate. I don't want to be like until tomorrow. It's been a real stimulation today, but yeah, that's why my energy is like this. But trust me, I'm in a content, balance, happy emotion inside. And I feel like the reason I have to explain that is because I'm just that kind of person where when I am not excited, people think I'm sad. Oh my god, it's a Pisces trait. Oh my god, Pisces have that sad puppy dog, lost girl or lost boy kind of look where people are like, "Are you okay? Are you alright?" That's why people are that way towards me. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. So if you are like that, you're being guided to like use affirmations to change how you feel, calm the nerves, speak kindly to yourself, parent yourself, read videos, read books, watch videos on why you are the way you are, and start to heal them. That's what I started doing during my healing journey, the start 2022, when I started my shadow work and stuff like that as well. You're being guided to buy this book from TikTok. I really love. I'll try to put the link or whatever, if I can call it a link, but I'll try to put the details down. Remind me if I don't in the comment section. But it's called The Shadow Work Journal, a guide to integrate and transcend your shadows. You can look it up yourself as well. You just heard me read it out, by Keela Shaheen. There's a few I think on TikTok, but I like this one by Keela Shaheen. She has like mirror gazing, and basically she does exercises and why the exercise is good. The way she's written it out is just so beautiful, and I like to use this as an example to people who do book readings with me, and I give them suggestions and stuff like that, tips and the things that they need. The way that I do readings is not just by doing a reading. I do a reading, I do an energy reading, and then I see where you're at right now. And based on where you're at right now, I get guidance and messages from your higher self, spirit guides, and stuff to give you the specific thing that you're dealing with, the advice that you need, where you're being guided to go, direction you're being guided to go. Whether you do it or not is up to you, but resistance is real. That's why I'm saying that. The ego and the resistance is real. So right now, right here, definitely I'm hearing work on the ego and watch videos from, is it Dr. Muji, Caribbean Dr. Muji. He talks about the ego and spirituality and stuff like that a lot. He explains it in such a beautiful manner. You don't have to like take everything for gospel. You filter wherever you feel like it doesn't resonate with you. You know, nobody's perfect, but for sure, something in his video is going to help you. Is what I'm getting. Be as good a friend to yourself as you are to others. I feel like you're definitely like going to meet some friends or people who align with you, your soul tribe. But you're definitely going to connect with an individual for some of you and individuals for others. But practice speaking to yourself like you do to others. Obviously, you're not used to this, but start asking yourself why. So, you know, when you have a friend who's complaining to you about something and you're like, you're probably somebody who counsels people. You're not a practitioner when I say counselor or counsels. Maybe you are. Let me know. Why am I so nosy? Is that something I need to change? The reason I'm saying is that something I need to change is there's a lot of things that I didn't recognize about myself was trauma and not my personality. So whoever you are, the shyness, the awkwardness, the uh, reservedness or fear or paranoia, certain traits about yourself. Um, Maybe even being too egotistical, thinking you're too confident, like just the way your mentality is and perspective is going to continuously change as you heal. Like, oh my god, I saw myself that way, or I felt that way, or I saw things this way. I had no idea. So, yeah, yeah, interesting. I just remembered a conversation that I had with someone, a friend, um, a male friend. It wasn't a pleasant conversation. I was basically like, you need to stop. Not in that way, but you need to stop. I'm done with this. I'm done with like this connection. You keep pointing fingers at me since we met, and I was trying to let you see how you're basically speaking to me, like pointing fingers at me based on the things that you're dealing with that you're not recognizing, and I wanted you to figure out for yourself. And then I also gave him a list of other things that I noticed about him that I wasn't pointing fingers at, because when we meet people, they reflect to us what we need to work on in ourselves. But when you're too focused on the other person, you wanting to change the other person, sometimes it could be because that's something you're trying to avoid in yourself. Now, you could say, oh, but I'm a guide, I'm a spiritual guide, I'm a teacher, I'm this, I'm that. You're not supposed to focus too much on somebody else. And if it's unsolicited, like if they're not asking for it, then it's not good to be that way. Good, bad, it, it messes up things. Letting go of entrapment, false mentality, chains, really like self-limiting beliefs is another thing that I just got as well. You may be seeing the number 7 a lot and the number 8. You're an alchemist. You're coming into your next next best version, because yeah, I don't want to say your higher self completely. I don't know if that's a resistance in me, but I feel like your higher self, yeah, I just felt a resistance there. I felt an energy of what is even that. So some of you may need to really look into what higher self means and make sense of it for yourself. Um, but to me, higher self is your end self. I know there's no end. We're infinite, like infinite beings and stuff like that. I'm getting, yeah, just think of it that way for now. What is source, you know? I'm hearing a true high priestess in her full energy. Aww. I don't use this thing much. How did it die? But I like the way it's all set up and it just happened all naturally. I like this setup right now. It's different. I feel like some of you are wanting different right now as well. Like, let me switch things up. Let me do something different. Like, maybe if you're fed up with something, it's because you need to just change the energy. And I feel like some of you are like accepting yourself that you're not fully there, you're not fully healed, like whatever it is that you have been struggling with. I'm thirsty. Sorry guys, I had to go get something for my cold, but why am I apologizing? I'm here. I just got a weird download of like someone who, wow, someone who is in a relationship or just came out of a relationship, of someone saying to themselves or to somebody. I'm just hearing, I feel like maybe I'm picking up on somebody's thoughts, energy that's being sent towards you. Maybe you're thinking this about them. Like, oh wow, they were using me for X, Y, and Z. It could be like money, or it could be security, or it could be just entrapment for, oh, I'm hearing entrapment. Wow. Jeez. Like, like men who basically treat a woman a certain Ben kuso hergili run kudak in Somali is a proverb in Somali, which means men who fake it, like doing narcissistic traits where they do certain things to get you to accepting their proposal, and then when you accept their proposal, they're not the way they portrayed themselves to be. So maybe a female is thinking this way about a guy, like, oh yeah, he was being fake, he wasn't being real, he wasn't really romantic, he wasn't really loving, he really didn't love me, or he really didn't this, he really didn't that, he's narcissistic, he's this, he's that, blah blah blah. Or it's a man saying, oh, she really isn't this way, I just thought she was someone who did this, did that, um, looked after her. I don't know, acted a certain way, beautifying herself, alluring herself, trying to like make him come in, treating him nicely. I'm just getting all of this right now. Treating him nicely, being feminine, and manipulation. Manipulation. We got there in the end. Manipulation. Yeah, someone feeling like you were manipulative. I don't know if you're still in a connection with this person or not. Somebody is either insecure or really negative, or both. Wow. If this is not you and it's the other person that I'm picking up on, I'm getting you're somebody who's going to have a lot of people who's going to be painting you or seeing you this way, because, oh, like, she really didn't love me, or he really didn't love me, such a fake, such a this, such a, oh, you gotta pray up, guys. Prayers up if this is the other person. If this is you, meditate on it and stop sending negative energy to that person and focus on yourself and why you attracted this person in the first place, because we all attract people to learn something from one another. Okay. um Whether the person was being fake or not, it was still a lesson. But I am also getting like, you're going to be a villain in a lot of people's stories, and it's the story that they want to tell themselves. But however they see it, if they're optimistic or if they're pessimistic, that's how they're going. That's the story that they're going to create and tell themselves, and probably others too. But you focus on yours. You focus on your own growth and your own journey and your own whys. And be careful the whys you're telling yourself. And also, I'm hearing be careful what you choose to believe, those thoughts, the ones that you take and the ones that you are not going to take. If you're a psychic medium, learn and decipher where the different energies and what this means and what that means. If you're here, then you're going to obviously pick up a lot of those tips and stuff like that, because I'm a born teacher. Like, I love to teach. So, content creator, teaching, schmatter schmatter. But you may be somebody who likes ad libs. What was that? Like singers or rappers or content creators, just personality types. Your personality, you're funny, you're weird, you're quirky, you're just out there, you're something else. You have amazing charisma and personality. Oh, male or female. Do I want to give any more? Okay, just a little bit more. I deliberately made my bath hot, extra hot this time. So when I finish this reading, put my stuff in and then just self care and meditate, make my wudu and pray. Because I still like to connect that way as well. No matter how spiritual I am, I feel like you can be spiritual and pray as well. And religion, take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, and don't let anyone make you leave or disconnect from anything. If you're going to do it for you, do it because of your own belief, do it because of your own choice and decision. But I'm hearing read and discern for yourself. If you want to figure things out for yourself, you got to become a student of life, of everything, and not just your one community or race or religion. Or don't limit yourself, open up, and because the more you open yourself up and go and think like a traveler, think like a student, then you will learn, then you will grow. Otherwise you'll be fixed minded and stuck. So be open minded and curious. And I don't mean just go everywhere, I mean with a balanced thought, like, and always connect back to God and ask for confirmation, and clarity. Owls and ravens are very significant. And is it a jaguar? And jaguars are your spirit animals. Look up what they mean. That's very significant. You would be surprised. Okie dokie. You can put it down in the comment section below if you want to be helpful as well. You'll get a jet for that. You'll get good blessings, good karma, and there. Hop one, each one, hop one, each one, teach one, and there. Each one, teach one, and there. And there, and there, and there. And all of there. To that. Yeah. I feel like y'all gonna think I'm completely different because I had filters. Like, let me explain later on. When the questions come, then the answers are ready. Let me just be right now. I've been explaining myself way too long, but old habits die hard, right? But these ones are not gonna die hard. These ones are just going to melt away, disappear. But it's so beautiful. I'm hearing enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And some may have judged you or are judging you when it comes to your healing journey, and laugh or criticize or make fun. Like, they're not healed, they're this, they're that. Like if you're starting a career or you've started a career before you were fully healed, don't let them knock you down. There's a reason for why you're doing the way you're doing. So if you want, you can share it with the people you're working with, or if you'd like, just keep it between you and the divine. It's none of their business. Results will start appearing or whatever. But yeah, first time with an archangel. Obviously, how did I mix? You are heading or starting to feel free, headspace, more mindful. Some of you literally felt like you were living in a prison. Oh my god. I'm sorry to hear that. Justice, divine intervention. This is why the divine had to intervene, and all your spirit team is what I'm hearing, your star ancestors. You just need to follow the voice, follow the guidance, follow the nudges and advice, because yeah, you have a spirit team all around you. Let me get my energy up a little bit because I do want to go through this deck, but I feel the energy and I want to give you all some of my energy. But obviously I gotta recharge this energy. And I'm not just doing it for you all. No offense for that. I'm also doing it for myself. But this is a very historical time for me. So this is amazing for me right now. And I want to look back at this as well. I feel like my videos and stuff, even though I'm helping, because we're not connected. I was just more focused on helping more. I wasn't neglecting myself because okay, let me share this. Since I'm talking about it, let me share it. In the past, I was more like vain. And I did mention this in one of the, again, it's related, interesting. So the pick a card reading that I did, I also did mention in one of them, I don't know which one. I feel like it's two, but I mentioned how I may have been a bit too vain and egotistical and, working on it a little bit, but it's because I had to be a fighter. And when you guys hear my story, I don't know if I'm resonating with anybody right now, but if you heard my story, I had to like be, because of the amount of darkness around me that really wanted to dim my light. So your ego saved you. Your ego helped you. You may be connecting to the spirit animal crocodile, which is about the reptilian mind. Our ego, you're not going to be departed from your ego. You're not gonna kill, or ego death is a word that I would like to change. I don't want to continue using it just because everybody else identifies it and understands it as that. So I'm just gonna create another word for it, and then my community, my soul tribe, those that hear me say it, or I'm gonna explain it as, instead of saying ego death, ego integration. No, no. Taming the freaking ego. If it comes to me, it'll come to me, but yeah. Taming the ego. You're not supposed to kill it, you're supposed to tame it. If you don't understand it, you're gonna call it, who came up with that? The thing is, when you become, why is that down there? When you ascend or you reach a certain level, when it comes to integrating your ego, you start to realize like what the ego actually means. There's so many people that give advice and videos and tips and all of this, and you may not resonate with it completely or understand it completely, and it's okay. It's not meant to look the same for you. I I am strongly getting somebody who is dealing with comparison issues. If you compare yourself to others, or you think, oh, me too, like, oh, and then subconsciously it is because you had parents or a parent who constantly compared you to other kids or other people since you were a child constantly. Look at him, look at you, look at her, look at you. Why can't you be like him? Why can't you be like her? Like, look what so and so is doing. Oh, my kid's this. Oh, my daughter this. Like, yeah, really tearing you down, but in so many other different ways as well. But I'm hearing heal yourself. Spirit guys are telling you heal yourself. Somebody has the letter R, rock pool, with a beautiful R right there. But yeah, this could be somebody's twin flame whose name starts with an R or an N or an I or an S, but an R for sure. Yeah, they know you're their twin flame. You know that they are your twin flame, and they may have been a lot of ego that has separated you guys as well. I'm hearing two, so I don't know if it's 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, something, but there's definitely communication coming from this person, the divine masculine. So yo, heal yourself. You may want to buy this deck. I feel like saying that for somebody who's a tarot card reader. It's Ina Segal, Intuitive Guidance to Transform Your Soul, Heal Yourself reading cards. So that's why I love tarot. That's why I love doing readings and stuff like that, is because it really does like tap into the subconscious mind. Some of you may have started as a game. I had a conversation with a friend earlier who mentioned, well, a new friend or an acquaintance. Okay, I don't want to jump into saying friend too quickly, but yeah, basically a new acquaintance. Yeah, a new acquaintance. One second, guys. Anyways, basically he was telling me about, I met a couple earlier as well, two old couples. Today, the stimulation today, I'm telling y'all, like, keep the faith, keep going, because a lot is going to happen in your life that is going to, the universe is constantly going to be bringing you people and signs and synchronicities throughout your whole life. So if you're not getting them, is because you're a bit blocked off, and if you're not getting them, then it could mean you're being guided to like sit still and wait and not do anything, for you being guided to be patient. And if you're not getting it, then you're just not hearing it or seeing it properly. I think I said that before as well. Take time to reflect. Mirror Guardian. Yeah. I'm gonna do one last card after this, and then I'm gonna go. Okay. Mirror Guardian, make time to reflect. Something about the sun. You've been gazing at the sun, connecting to the sun. And the moon, well done. Amazing. You may be thinking about getting a dream catcher. Or you just seeing dream catchers. Okay. Also, I'm seeing this woman wearing the jewelry on her head. You may be liking the jewelries that go like this, the Indian jewelries. That too covers. Ooh, I want to start wearing. I used to wear them. I just got a Oh my god, I got my confirmation. Oh, I got my confirmation now during this reading. You know when you're trying to figure something out, like who who sent me that attack, that negative energy? Who's been sending me the evil eye? Or who's been doing this spell? Or who? When you have so many like people that have been against you, and you're like, there was one person that I was thinking a lot about today, and I and I've been thinking, I was getting so many visions and downloads of how things have happened and the dates and the times, and I'm seeing them clearly in my mind in 7 years ago, and I've been talking about 7 years ago in your life. I don't know, I related to that when I was doing the reading then, by the way, but how how when my third eye got blocked, and there was like details that there was questions that I had. I communicate with spirit. I talk to spirit all the time in my life. So like wherever I get, and I was walking, and when I get it down, I've got what, and then I'll get the answer, but so it happened now this way. But this person gave me a jewelry that goes here and then like that, and it was green, and it was my favorite for a long time, and I didn't know this person was so jealous of me. A lot has been revealed to me, and a lot has is going to be revealed to you of who the actual person in your life is, where certain evil eye can kill, evil eye can kill, and yeah. And today I was just thinking, what if, yeah, this person's a very known person. This person is worldwide. This person is doing well for themselves. This person's doing so much well for themselves. And the reason I'm emphasizing this is because I was thinking, what? But she has so much than me. She's doing so much more than me. And it was 7 years ago when I thought so little of myself back then. Not so little, but compared to her, I was comparing myself to her with love. Like, I was the biggest supporter in the whole family for that girl. I would always be giving shout outs, I was praying for her business. I was making dua for her business, supporting her business, doing so much. Too much, if anything. And it's because the love, and also I feel like I was proud of her, and like she was an inspiration for me at the same time. I don't know. She is a soulmate. Now I recognize her as a soulmate, but I guess it was always in a positive way. This person's always been a snake to me, always from day one, and I took her in, and I've always been treated this way by people that you know. But yeah, because of the whole evil eye thing, the way she was, there was certain things that she would say, and there's a lot of things that I would see in others that was jealousy, but I would shrug it off. Of course, I noticed it, but I would shrug it off. But I didn't know it was this extent. And for some of you, this person has also done destiny swap. Destiny swap. I remember she one time told me when she was going through a divorce with somebody in my family. She basically told me, that person in my family basically, I am going to tell this story because it's important. I don't care the backlash or whatever that's gonna come from it. This is important. I may even like tell it in another video. I am divinely guided and protected. I'm not nobody. No weapons from the against me shall prosper. So whatever they try to send my way, it all goes straight back to them. They're from Italy. Like, I keep talking about Italy a lot, but my family member, she's an in-law. She's not related to us by blood. A family member in my family married her, and I'm here on Khalil again. But a family member, that's for somebody. A family, one of my family members married her, and this person did her wrong, cheated, married another woman, and she went crazy. She was with me when she found out, or was it when just after or something? She was going through the sadness of that. And I remember that same night she told me her mom knows somebody in Holland who does sihr. And I shrug it off. There's so many things that this girl has said that I shrug off, that I'm now recognizing and realizing that she's done a lot of things and she was acting innocent. I think I said this in a pick a I did. You may want to watch all the pick a card. I'm telling you, my energy was a bit. I haven't rewatched it or posted it yet, but I don't rewatch all videos. But it's my first pick a card reading. Of course, I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna do things, practice and whatnot until I'm not always gonna be a tarot card reader alone. But I want to really, I don't know, I want to go into it. And I was saying in the reading, this is so fun. The energy that I was in and the messages, you will resonate. I'm certain for somebody, people. But certain family members and stuff that act so innocent, like this is haram, this is shirk, this is that. Oh my god! But they secretly do it. They secretly are doing it themselves. But to everybody else, they're like, this is haram. Yeah. They sold their soul in their life, in this life. They sold their life in this life. They sold their soul in this life. What was I saying about her? Desperate. She was. People who don't know the Most High, people who are not, but forgive them. I feel like until you reach a level of forgiveness or um, healing, maybe because of the surprise or shock it's going to be for you, it's not going to be revealed to you who, because I'm hearing a specific person who's tried to do a destiny swap to you, but the person's name is not going to be revealed to you until a certain time. High Priestess, I just split the deck, and High Priestess, yeah, you're a High Priestess with mystical powers. This person is strongly like invested in your life. So when that person for me, anyway, that girl, yeah, now ever since that family member is, I don't know if I can say doing the worst in the whole family, but their whole life has gone to shit since they married them, and the whole family has been saying it, but I was the one defending her. I was the one defending her because I felt connected to her as a friend, but she wasn't a true friend. I felt like she's a good person, but she wasn't. She was really, really good. I don't want to expose because I don't want to bring any negativity into this girl's life. And I do have a lot of family members watching me right now as well who are probably going to guess this, because I do have family members who don't support any of that, but they still watch. So some out of like shame or embarrassment or don't want association, and some to learn, and also whatever the reasons. Minakia. That being said, guys, I need to get in my bath because whoever you are, you may you're on earth in oh my freaking days. Oh, let me remember before I finish. The Someone really wanted me to take this off today, and that made me a firm believer into never taking this off. I need to figure out something that's more permanent, like little Uzi or something. Ooh, not exactly that way. But he put a diamond here. He stuck it, a really expensive diamond. Someone told me this today. They said, "Oh, you remind me of him." So maybe getting you yellow flowers, or you may love yellow, the color yellow, or yellow flowers, or connecting to the color yellow, color therapy yellow. Because I saw a yellow bike outside my flat today, and I was like, uh, what? It was so beautiful and big, and it was just presented nicely with the thingy. You may want to start riding bikes. That sounds fun. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of things that you feel like would be fun that you haven't done or you haven't been doing. Your whole lifestyle is going to change. Like, you're going to feel free. And I'm hearing you're going to disconnect from certain family members. Again, look at the card reading. I don't want to sound like I'm advertising it. If I am, if it sounds like that, then whatever. But genuinely, you'll see when you go to it. You will. I wish I knew like exactly which one, so I didn't, you know, but I don't. I'm gonna be posting it sometime tomorrow. I don't know what time, but like somebody was going to ask. But keep a lookout, subscribe, click the notification bell to see like, do you get notified when I post? I said it in the pick a card reading earlier as well. Like, I can stay here, look, channel for hours, but I had a yoga class that I had to go to, so I was like, oh my god, I need to go, but I wish I could stay and do this reading. It was nice. It was an amazing day. So I'm sending you guys lots of healing energy and love and guidance and support. Whenever you guys tune into my videos, by the way, it will activate something in you, whatever it is that you needed. If you're not forcing it and it's divinely guided and it's coming from the divine, the most high, and it's not something that it's not just generic like automatic play or whatever. Like, you're consciously, intuitively making the decision to like, ooh, what's this? Let me click on this, you know? And sometimes it happens by accident as well. I'm getting an analogy or an example of when you're going through your contact list or you're going through text messages and you're just scrolling and you just stop somewhere and you're like, oh, let me click on this name or this person. And you open up a message and then you see the messages between you and them, and it's like, oh my god, I was thinking about this earlier, and now I'm actually reading it. And how did I just find it like that? It was in a bunch of other messages that was divinely guided. There's no such thing as coincidence, guys. The way the divine works, you're going to start recognizing the signs of like, no, nothing happens by accident. It's like, oh my god, Hadayaka Hadlaya, I was talking about this earlier, and then now this. Baby boy, baby girl. Yeah. That's how it is. Yeah. But keep getting surprised, keep getting happy. It's okay. Like, confirmation. Don't ever get complacent to God's communication with you. Some of you did, but you're coming back out of that. Like, you're learning to appreciate the squirrel animal, spirit guided for a reason. Because I wrote it down for myself as a reminder earlier. It was supposed to be something that I did, and I was like, oh, let me do this, and then I'm gonna go back to this. The whole day it didn't occur to me until now when I saw a squirrel that I forgot to go back to that. So, oh, I stopped doing my memory affirmations as well. I'm gonna start doing memory affirmations and memory affirmations and codes. Yeah, numerology. You're being guided to go into numerology, learn about the angel numbers and all of that stuff. So I'ma love yous and leave yous. Wish me some love. Wish me some I don't know, whatever you want to do for me. Donations are welcome as well. So sending you back all your energy, pull back on my energy and power from all those donations and entities. This is a place of consciously, consciously, Bye.